So this is my lizard Bowser. He's pretty cool. He's pretty full grown. And he's all big and pissed off because I picked him up. But this is Bowser. He's not dead, I promise. I had to put my bandage on because I didn't want him to claw my shit, but here you go. This is the original Dovahkiin Bowser. He's a bearded dragon. He's about... How old are you? 6? I think he's about 6 years old at this point. But he's pretty cool, huh? Right? The original Dovahkiin. Not that we're playing Skyrim right now, because that would be way cooler, but... This is my lizard! How exciting. He's not actually very exciting at all. He doesn't do much, but he did. He's not dead. Look at him. He's looking right at you. He's alive! See? Oh, focus on him. He's a bearded dragon. He's about 6-ish. They call them a bearded dragon because when they mate or when they get really, really excited, their beard puffs out and becomes super black. And that's like how he flirts with ladies. And he does this. It's really weird. It's like the head bob. Like the below him head bob. But he's pretty cool. I've got big man hands, so he doesn't look that big. But he's actually pretty good size. He's really spiky, but he sheds. And his spikes actually come off when he sheds, which is really cool. So they're not like hard. Like they don't hurt to touch them. He doesn't like when I touch him, obviously. But he's a pretty cool lizard. The original Dovahkiin, oh my god. It's really cute. He's pretty cool. If you guys want a lizard and you've never had a lizard before and you're kind of looking for some, like, beginner lizard, I would definitely suggest a bearded dragon. They're expensive. Like, everything to set up his enclosure was around $500 because you have to get all these special lights and shit and sand and water and logs and a giant tank, and you have to have two different you have to have a heating light and you have to have a UVB light that basically gives him, like, real sunlight, vitamin D and stuff like that. So that's what you got to have if you want a bearded dragon, and those are expensive. But other than that, he's pretty easy to take care of. He's very low maintenance lizard. He's got huge claws though. His claws hurt. Like his claws are sharp as fuck. He used to crawl on my shoulders when he was little, but now it actually like hurts like fucking hell to have him crawl on my shoulders. But he's cool looking, huh? My brother has a little gecko. I have a gecko too. I hope it didn't hurt your ears. Oh, what? What? He's pretty tits cool, though. If you guys watch Wee Woo Wee Moo, he's one of my mods slash friends. If you watch his channel, he is drawing a cool on Thursdays? Wednesdays, Thursdays, or Fridays. I can't remember which day it is. He does a creative stream. He's actually making me an away screen for my channel, and it has him in it. He's a whore lizard? Yeah, he's a whore lizard. They're pretty calm, though. I mean, he doesn't... They are, I mean, if he wants to get away from me, he will get away from me. Like, they have spurts of energy, and they have huge claws, and he can move pretty fast. See, his beard's starting to poof up because he's getting pissed at me for holding him. You can see it's turning black, kind of, and poofy. If they bite you, like, if you buy one and you don't tame it, and you don't, like, make it, holdable, like, you have to get them to be used to you holding them, they can take your fucking finger off. Like, he has teeth. I thaw them, but like little baby mice that have been dead. I thaw them and warm them up and give them to him. Thank you. That's Moosey. He can bite them in half. Like, he crunches their skull in half. He will take your fucking finger off if you don't get him used to being held and shit. So that's Bowser. Yay! His name's Bowser, by the way. I don't know. When I named him, I didn't really think about it at first, but Bowser is totally a turtle, and I named my dragon Bowser. It was 6 years ago. It was on a fly. I have an animal for every time I failed a test in college. So, like, Millie is a failed test. Bowser is a failed test. My leopard gecko named Squiscar, he's a failed test. They're all failed exams. I went and got a pet every time I failed something, so... Now I have a little zoo because Katie wasn't a great. He also has his tail. A lot of bearded dragons lose their tail. They like bite their tail off or lose it. He's got his whole tail. Look at that. Look, he's kind of a fucking weirdo though. I don't know why he does that. And delighted to return to limb-eating dragons. Yeah, you should get a monkey. No fucking way. I'm not getting a monkey. I don't like people. Why would I get a primate? It's just insane. Bowser's like a dragon kind of though because he breathes fire. Yeah, he's kind of both, I guess. You could say he's both. I don't know. I think he's pretty cool, and he's really pretty colors if the camera focuses on him. He's like really cool, like tan kind of. He's gonna try to jump on the computer. He will try to get away from me. They don't like just sitting in your hands unless they're cold. If he's cold, he'll sit in my hand because I'm warm. But yeah, they're cool. I don't know. Bearded dragons are the tits, man. I had a bearded dragon named Spike. Oh, yeah. I named him Bowser because of his spikes all over. And when they're babies, if you see a baby bearded dragon, they don't have any spikes at all. Like they're actually really, really smooth. And you can actually get smooth. They're called leatherbacks, and they're completely smooth bearded dragons, which makes no sense to me. I don't know why you'd want a smooth dragon. Because it doesn't hurt. Their spikes like aren't hard or anything. I don't know why. You pay extra. Like they're like a grand to have a smooth, like a leatherback bearded dragon. I don't know why the fuck people would want a smooth bearded dragon. I like mine being nice and spiky because he's cool looking, but that's just me. There's another look at him. He's pretty cool, huh? He's like, I don't know what I think about these people. I don't know how I feel about this. Confirmed. Katie gives warm hugs. Confirmed. Aw, why would Evolution give him spikes on his neck? Well, when he is, like, his head, this is all skull right here. Like, you can see his skull is like the shape of a spade. This is hard. But when he is being eaten, his spikes get hard and he flares out his neck so he can't be swallowed. That's evolution. So he can't be swallowed. So whatever's trying to eat him would spit him out and hopefully he would survive. That's the point of the spikes. So nothing eats him. He's native to Australia. What happened to your cat? I don't have a cat. I've never had a cat. Pigeon. I'm allergic to cats. They're native to Central Australia, so they need temperatures of like 100 degrees Fahrenheit every day, all day. So that's why they're expensive. Like, I go through a lot of heating lights, and the electric bill is pretty expensive for his heating lights. But he's still pretty cool. I don't know. I really like animals. Probably to protect the neck? Yeah, probably. Bearded dragons, especially Bowser. I know. Isn't he cool? I'm glad you guys like him. I think he's pretty neat little dove. He's a cute little Dragonborn. He's the original Dragonborn, guys. He came out before the game was cool. I got him in 2009, I think. I think I got him in 2009. What's the hole in his cheeks? That's his ear. That's a lizard ear. That's literally his eardrum. Bjorn, he is our local stream mascot. That is. Bjorn is our mascot. How large do they get? This is full grown. He's about 6 years old. So he is, I don't know, he's like, there's my forearm. That kind of gives you an idea how big he is. He's not huge. How small is the other one? Oh, the other one's really small. I can get him too. He's very, very small and very active. I can get Squiscar when we're done with Bowser. But yeah, they like to be held and just kind of hang out. And he's obviously, how high frequency can he hear? Oh, fuck, I don't know. Can he see heat? They do see heat, actually. Well, they don't see heat. I don't know if they see heat or they sense it, but that's how, like, he won't eat a cold mouse. I have to give him a warm mouse. Lizard swells up, sounds normal. Exactly. If he can see heat, he's Dovahkiin. Well, they sense heat. Like, that's how they sense predators. Heat and motion, they can't see things that are standing still. So, like, I feed him vegetables. He eats kale and stuff. And when you feed him vegetables, you have to get a dish that vibrates. And the dish shakes the vegetables, and then he sees them, and he goes for them, and he eats them. His tail's erect. I know, his tail's really hard. Like, you can mold it, and it kind of stays. Well, it was. A sexually active lizard? Yeah. His tail is really hard, actually. I don't know. He doesn't. They use it to whip. Like, if you Google bearded dragon attacking things, they whip things with their tail. Like, they spin around and whip shit. It's kind of weird. He's like the Xena of. So there's Bowser. I'm going to put him back because he's obviously not gaming material. But isn't he cool? He's my pretty lizard. Isn't he beautiful, though? Seriously, bearded dragons are so beautiful. And squishy. See his squishy cheek? He's like, I fucking hate you, woman. Stop touching my cheek spikes. Stop touching my cheek spikes. I'm badass. I'm so badass. You're making me not badass. He's going to jump on my computer. All right, I'm going to put him back, and I'm going to go grab my leopard gecko for you guys to see, and then we'll game. Say bye. Bye, guys. I'm back. So this is my little squishy. This is my little bearded or not my bearded dragon. This is my leopard gecko. His name is Squiscar. I don't know if any of you watched Metalocalypse. But Metalocalypse, this is Squiscar. We used to have Toki too, but Toki got a face tumor and died. But isn't he beautiful? Focus, bitch. Focus, you stupid camera. There you go. Isn't he pretty? Oh, yeah. Pretty eyes. Pretty eyes. There you go. That's Squiscar. He is a leopard gecko. Normal, not the giant leopard geckos. He is native to Saudi Arabia. They actually live in, like, ridiculously hot temperatures. In the sand. So he's kind of a sand gecko. He drinks water. Geckos do drink water. So he's the only, what's kind of cool about him, he's the only type of gecko that doesn't have sticky pads as feet. Like literally he's the only species in the world that doesn't have sticky pads as feet. You guys can see his feet. He has little claws. He has little hands that are super, super cute. Yeah, little Squiscar's got hands. The only one who doesn't have sticky pads for feet, which is kind of a cool fact about leopard geckos. All other geckos have sticky pads because they're meant to climb stuff, but he's a sand. It's a dinosaur. I know, doesn't he look like a little dinosaur? He's a sand gecko, and he lives in Saudi Arabia where there's nothing to stick to, so he doesn't need to stick to shit. He doesn't eat any vegetation whatsoever, whereas other kinds of lizards and stuff eat lots of vegetation. He does eat water. He eats condensed water, so you mist shit, and he just licks it off like walls and stuff. He won't drink. His eyes look really cool. He does have really, really pretty eyes. I don't know if you guys have ever watched anything about leopard geckos. They come in 5 bajillion different colors. Like, no shit. You can get them in, like, a million different morphs. They call them morphs. They're nothing. They're not, like, special breeds or anything. He's got a really cool tail. Their tail can actually fall off if they are in danger or they feel like something's trying to eat them. They can, like, disconnect their own tail without you pulling on it whatsoever, and then the tail will sit there and wiggle and go crazy, and the predator will hopefully eat the tail and forget about the lizard. And then the tail grows back, but it never really grows back right. His tail is his original tail. It has never fallen off because I hold him, and he's really friendly. Actually, I don't know if it's a he or not. I have no idea how to sex these things. But he's pretty cool looking. I like him. He really want a turtle. My sister has a turtle named George. Does it come in blue? No, they don't come in blue. They come in like white, black, gray, albino, pink. You can get him pink, which is like the albino morph. Yellow, completely yellow. He is kind of an albino. Like, he's the lightest one. The other one I had was really dark brown all over. Get Bowser on the screen. Bowser's in his... We just had Bowser, Nibbler. We just had Bowser. No more Bowser. But yeah, he's pretty calm. They're very skittish if you don't hold them regularly. Like, they will fucking run away from you. They're really, really fast. They're meant to run through sand. So if you have him on, like, dirt or grass or something, he can move super fast. On a carpet, however, his nails get stuck, and it's really sad to watch. He can't move anywhere on a carpet. Poor Kev. Chameleon. I really want a chameleon. Someday I want a chameleon. Chameleon would be cool. Their tails, I don't know, they're actually, another name for him is the fat-tailed gecko. That's like another name for their morph. If you look at his tail, it's super fat. That's like fat storage. So in times of famine, his body will actually feed off the fat in his tail. And that's how he will survive. So a gecko with a nice chunky tail is a healthy gecko. That's a well-fed gecko. If you see any kind of leopard gecko with a really thin tail, or their face will be really sunken in, then that is an unhealthy gecko. Do not purchase that gecko. That is a gecko that has not been fed and not been taken care of like they should be taken care of. So I would definitely name mine Squirt or Crush. Aww. I was in a big Metalocalypse kind of state of mind when I got him. He's very velvety. I don't know if you guys have ever held one. Fat tail, I know. Squirt or Crush because that's what you want to... Ew, what? So anyways, yeah, he feels like velvet. Like, if you guys have ever felt one, they're literally like his tail is so soft. They are the softest fucking lizard in the entire world. They feel like heaven. You just want to stroke them forever. I literally will just hold him and watch TV and pet him because his belly and under of his tail are so fucking soft compared to other types of lizards. Like, Bowser is spiky as fuck. He doesn't feel good. He claws the shit out of your arm. Like, if he goes to sleep, he's great, but he's bumpy as fuck. Like, he's all covered in spikes. This gecko, however, feels like satin heaven. Everything about him is soft and adorable. He does have eyelids. I don't know if you can see that. Whereas Bowser has spiky eyelids. He's got like the weird clear, I blink and it's really creepy eyelids. He's really cool though. My brother feeds his gecko live locusts and any moths he catches. That's cool. I don't feed my lizards anything I find outside because I just don't trust that it has the disease that it doesn't have diseases that would kill them. They're not. Neither of these are native to Washington State in any way, shape, or form. So it would be absolutely idiotic for me to feed them something from Washington State. Like if I lived in Australia or Saudi Arabia, sure, I'd feed them bugs outside because that's what their metabolism is meant to metabolize, if that makes sense. He eats, I can order scorpions for him. I order cockroaches. I order these special kind of locust cricket things online that he eats. Bowser eats vegetables and crickets and baby mice and stuff. Isn't he cool? I know. I really like him. He's cute. I hold them all the time, so mine are super tame. They're not naturally tame in any way, shape, or form. You must tame your animals. If you guys get any sort of gecko or lizard, woo, you have to tame them. You have to make them want to be. They don't, I mean, lizards will never cuddle you. They're never going to love being held, but they'll get used to being held and then they'll be comfortable. So scorpions, yeah, you can order scorpions. That's what these guys eat in Saudi Arabia is scorpions, man. It's cool not to visit. How do they naturally kill scorpions without dying? I'm not, if you watch videos of them, what's the word I'm looking for? They are resistant to the toxins. The toxins of scorpions just do not affect them whatsoever in any shape or form. He's a badass. I know, he is badass, see? And people are so scared of lizards. Most people do not want to touch my lizards. But I mean, I don't actually have any friends that want to touch my lizards. I also have rats. I have 2 pet rats. I kind of have a little menagerie of animals. I have 2 pet rats, and no one ever wants to touch my rats or my lizards. They're scared of them and think they have diseases or that they'll bite them. My rats and my lizards are seriously so fucking cool. Like, and I hold them all the time. So they're friendly and they just sit there like, you're sad for the scorpions. I know. I really like scorpions too. I'd like to get a pet tarantula someday, but Evan's afraid of bugs. So you love rats and mice? Me too. Do you want to see my rat, Rhaegar? This could be just animal hour. You guys want me to go get my rat? One of my rats is super friendly and the other one's really, very interesting lizard facts. I know. I have all sorts of fun animal facts. I love animals, dude. What up, social malfunction? Show us your rats. Why the fuck do you own rats? Because I love them. They're adorable. My rats are probably some of the coolest pets I've ever owned in my entire life, to be honest with you. You hold them all the time? Yeah, rats are cool. Mine are pretty young still, so they're very skittish and very active, and they want to crawl up in my hair and sit in my hair, and they don't really like being out. I get boy rats because boy rats are lazy and they don't do anything and they just want to sit there, whereas girl rats are very exploratory. So girl rats will go all over your apartment and they'll get in your shit and they want to run, and I'm not about that. Evan's afraid of bugs and you're not. Evan's afraid of everything. He will not hold any of my animals. He'll poke the rats. Like, he'll put his fingers in the cage and let the rats lick his fingernails. He will not touch my lizards. He won't even feed the lizards. You have a guinea pig? Aw, guinea pigs are cute. I wanted a guinea pig, but in an apartment, I couldn't put it far enough away from my bedroom because guinea pigs are nocturnal. And all night guinea pigs go, and they make this fucking noise all night long, and that would drive me crazy. If I could put them like on a different floor of a house, I would get guinea pigs because then I wouldn't hear them while I'm sleeping. You have 5 rats, all male. Fuck yeah, Jordan. See, rats are the shit. You want a pet tarantula? Me too. Owning a bat, but a rat? A bat is like a flying puppy. I do really want a bat, but you can't get those in the States. They're kind of illegal unless you have an exotic animal license, and I don't have that. And a pet bearded dragon. Bearded dragons are cool. I really like my bearded dragon. So I'm going to put him away, and I'll go get my rat, and then we can play games again. I'm sorry, this is like animal hour. I love animals, and I would literally talk about my pets all day, every day for the rest of existence. Okay, I'm going to go get my rat now. I'll be back, guys!
My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks.
In a row?
Fire. I am death.
Alright, guys, so this is Percy. This is my little rat. He's kind of shy. I just woke him up, so he's grumpy. But this is my rat, Percy. I have 2 rats. I have Percy and Neville. Neville's kind of lame and doesn't like to be held. As you can see, they're very, very energetic. But this is my Percy. He's super fat. He's a boy rat. He's got big, big balls. He wants to go all over. I let them go all over my desk. And he really wants to crawl on my desk right now. He's like, Mom, why are we holding? Why are we doing this? Oh, part-time support. Thank you so much for the D. Oh my God. Part-time. Thank you for the D, honey. Percy's adorable. I know, isn't he? You did get a D. I did. Percy. I mean, part-time support. Thank you so much for the D. Oh my Lord. Balls. I know. I don't know if you guys can see him. Oh, wait. Thank you for the host. Those are his balls under his tail. See? Big old balls. Percy's pretty cool. He's just like your everyday rat. He's nothing special. I got him from a pet store. He's pretty cute though. He's like, Mom, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. It's a rat. Ooh. He's like, I don't want to be held. I hate this, Mom. He's super cute though. He's pretty big. Percy's really, really friendly. His brother's just super skittish, and I think it's because he's part blind. Honestly, I think Neville's part blind. Because it's not that he's mean. He just is really skittish, whereas Percy is, like, all about it. He wants to be out and about and to crawl around my house and hang out with me. Double Ds? I got double Ds? Who else D'd? While I was gone? Oh, my Lord, Sticks. But yeah, rats are really cool. I know everybody's, like, so afraid of rodents and rats. It bothers me. I don't know why people are so afraid of rats. Rats are literally probably some of the coolest pets I've ever had in my entire life. If you want a rodent, I would suggest rats over any other rodent. Pet show and tell? Yeah, Rhiannon. We showed all the pets, except the rabbit. I haven't shown anyone my rabbit yet. We don't know how much or who. Oh, fuck. I'll have to look it up in a second, guys. I don't want to put Purse down. But yeah, his name is Percy. For Percy Harvin, obviously. Percy, and then Neville's from Harry Potter. Neville's just a shy little bastard, though. He's not very friendly. But anyways, rats, they actually spend over 70% of their life cleaning themselves and their home. They're super, super smart, but they're so clean. Whereas, like, gerbils are super dirty. Gerbils are, like, really, really greasy. They don't clean themselves at all because they do dust baths. And so if they don't dust bath enough, they're really, really... Oh, I want an axolotl so bad. Oh, my God, I know exactly what they are. Show us your rabbit. Oh, my God, is this pet hour? You guys want to see my rabbit, too? But, yeah, he's really... As you can see, he's bigger than both my hands. He's a big boy. He's about a year and a half. Rats can live up to like 6 years if you take good care of them and you have good health for your little rats. But I kiss them and I love them, and my rats are my prides. Isn't he cute? He's like, Mom, I'm gonna go on your pewter. He's pretty cute though. But that's my farm. You guys like my little animal farm? Now you guys know what I do when I'm not streaming and who I'd much rather feed than myself. I'd much rather feed my little rats. Is Totoro a pet? Yeah, Totoro's pretty cool. But Totoro's like super low maintenance. I don't have to feed Totoro. I just have to buy Totoro lingerie once in a while, and that's it. What's an axolotl? Dude, Google it. They're so cool looking. They're like these giant pink underwater newt things with gills. You want to hold him? Oh, I'd let you hold him. He's pretty friendly. He's young, so he likes to run around and be energetic. The older they get, the cooler they get, because they get really lazy. He's like, Mom, I don't like this. He hates the smell of hair dye, so he won't go in my dyed hair. Oh, up the microphone. Oh, there's my rat, everybody, sitting on the mic. What up, Crazy Wolf? How you doing? What up, Game Rocks? How are you? Alright, I'm gonna put him back in game before we get in trouble for not playing games, guys. I think my ferrets were trying to say hi to your rat. Aww. And a rat in my face. Silent Vengeance. We're having, get a sugar glider. I have enough animals right now. I really should not have any more animals. I don't know if you guys noticed. I have, like, dogs, rats, lizards. Bowser's trying to eat my rat. And I have animals that eat each other. Oh, look at him go. Look at him go. Look at him go. They like to. And in tail, ew. Oh, their tails do not grow back. Rat tails do not grow back, people. Do not rip your rat tail off. Oh my God. dogs and 6 fish. I have 2 dogs, 2 lizards, 2 rats, a rabbit, and 2 fish tanks. Goodbye, Jordan. Can't hear you. You can hear me. Sorry, mic on this end. Anyways, Silent Vengeance! Welcome to my channel, welcome to my stream. My name is Classy Katie. This here is Percy, and we welcome you to the classiest place on earth, mother fluffa. Oh, purse. Alright, I'm gonna put him back, because he's getting anxious. He doesn't like it. You have 1 dwarf hamster. I like your dwarf hamster. Sven's adorable. Katie's building an ark. I could build an ark. It's true. I could probably do that at this point. Percy's like, Mom, I'm gonna poop on you. I hate this. Why are we holding? Normally, I don't make him sit in my hands. I let him run around me, and he'll come back to my hands and hang out. He's very social, though. Rats are super social. They like to be held. The only thing with rats is they're really, really, really intelligent, so they will not run in, like, a ball or a wheel. You have to give them shit to entertain themselves, to climb on. Jungle gym type stuff. Toys. You guys can't hear this. So rats do this really adorable thing. It's called, I can't remember what it's called. When they're happy, they grind their teeth together, and you can hear it. It's like, and he's doing it right now. He's so happy. It's so fucking cute. Rats are literally like the tits, guys. Rats are so adorable. My fat ass Katie is being lazy next to me. She's 22 pounds. Your fat ass Katie? You have a fat ass Katie? Their lifespan is 3 months. What is? He's doing it right now. He does this thing where they like with their teeth, and it's so fucking cute. What up, Ozette? How are you? Oh my gosh, you're